Hello everyone, welcome back to my astrology channel. Now this video is the January 2022 monthly astrological reading for the sign of Aries. So if you have got your sun, moon or the rising in the sign of Aries, then this video is for you. Now let me just thank you before I start my video for subscribing to my channel and liking and commenting on my videos. Thank you very much. For those who have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do, because there is going to be a lot more coming in on my channel in the year 2022. So thank you very much. So let's begin with your monthly reading, Aries. Now in the month of January, there's going to be a lot of Capricorn emphasis for the entire month of January, because there's going to be planets entering the sign of Capricorn. Now Venus is already there in a retrograde motion, and then it goes direct towards the end of the month, but it's already there, so it's already got this Venus energy in Capricorn sign. Plus there will be Mercury moving into and Mars moving in the sign of Capricorn, and also there's going to be a new moon occurring in the sign of Capricorn in the month of January, as well as a full moon in the sign of Cancer, but it's on the Cancer Capricorn axis. So again, there's a lot of Capricorn emphasis. Now Aries, Capricorn is your 10th house, and it's about your career, vocation, your public image, reputation, your achievements and accomplishments. So there is going to be a lot of focus on these matters for you, Aries. So let's begin from the beginning of the month, step by step, what energies are available for you to work upon. So the month begins with a retrograde Venus in your 10th house, Aries. So this is the period you are refining your image, your public image, your reputation, how you project yourself to the world. You're also reassessing your career goals and ambitions, and just the career path, what career path you're on, and if it's conducive to your growth for the year 2022. Is that what you want? Is that how you want to move ahead in your career matters? All these is going to be spotlighted during this time. Now Aries, on the 2nd of January, there's two astrological occurrence that's going to take place. The first one is Mercury is going to move in the sign of Aquarius in your 11th house, and the other one is the new moon in the sign of Capricorn in your 10th house. So there's 11th house influence and the 10th house influence as well. So 10th house is already, you are reassessing your career goals, you're making fresh beginnings, you're looking at matters, how you can introduce new energy in your career matters. Now with the Mercury in the sign of Aquarius in your 11th house, you're quite curious about social settings, social group interacting and connecting with people for the purpose of professional gains and group projects and collaborations as well. So all these are definitely there for you to use during the first few days of the month of January 2022. Now Aries, on the 5th of January, Venus in the sign of Capricorn, a retrograde Venus in the sign of Capricorn, will be sextiling Neptune in the sign of Pisces. Now that is your 10th house and 12th house. So you're working on your achievement, your ultimate potentials and purpose in life, and also working through your inner subconscious, your inner nurturing, you're healing yourself. And as a result, you're able to look at what's available for your career matters, how to go on that path, what actions to take. So you may be getting some kind of feedback from your subconscious, your gut instinct, your intuition as well might be helping, or your dream world is very rich during this time, and you're getting some kind of messages from your dream world, some kind of divine messages coming through you, and this is helping you to take the appropriate decision that you want to make in your career matters, Aries. Now on the 11th of January, Aries, Mars in the sign of Sagittarius in your 9th house will be squaring Neptune in the sign of Pisces in your 12th house. So it's very important during this time to keep your moral ethics and codes and moral standards very high when you're functioning in your daily life, in your career matters, in yourself, with relationship, all matters, finances and everything. So keep your standards high, keep your ethics in place, and work from an honest and dignified place, Aries. Now on the 14th of January, Aries, Mercury that moved into the sign of Aquarius earlier in the month is going to go retrograde on the 14th of January in your 11th house. So this is the time to reconnect with old friends or social circles, settings, connections or group project, anything, to reassess and review and reanalyze what you are into, what you're getting involved into, and if that's what you want to get involved into in terms of organization, causes, any kind of activities, group activities, teamwork. So this is the time to reassess all that matter. Now Aries, on the 17th of January, there's going to be a full moon occurring in the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is your 4th house. So your home ground, your domesticity, your home life, your family members, and just your own emotional foundation as well as physical foundations is under spotlight. So you are definitely, this is the time to release any kind of stuck energy in terms of your emotions or anything that is limiting, and also look at your home environment and physical home address and house as well. So if the house you're living in is not conducive to your health or is not fit for you, it's time to make the changes and move somewhere else where you will have more peace and enjoyment and really like your environment, Aries. Now on the 18th of January, Uranus is going to go direct in the sign of Taurus. Now Uranus has been in a retrograde motion for a number of months already, but on the 18th of Jan it goes direct in the sign of Taurus in your 2nd house. So your money matters, your finances, there could be some kind of sudden movement in your finances, and so it's very important to keep your expenditure in check, your savings, your budgeting, financial planning, all these needs to be in place so that you don't end up in a financial crisis. Now on the same day, North Node is going to move in the sign of Taurus in your 2nd house, and South Node in the sign of Scorpio in your 8th house. So again, the money axis comes into play, and this money axis will play out for you for the next 18 months. So this is the time it begins. So you might have kind of sudden movement, sudden shift in these matters in the month of January towards the end. The last couple of weeks of January, you may feel some kind of your value system and how you see your material possessions, or how you see your value and shared values of others, the balance of it, all these can come to forth. So you will have to take notice, and there will be eclipses occurring on this Taurus Scorpio axis for the entire year. So there will be turning points, upheavals, crisis, changes, transformation occurring on your money axis. So January is a great month to put down some kind of financial plan and budget, and really watch out on your expenditures, things that is not needed, any kind of wrongful allocation of resources. All these things can be looked into in the month of January, so you can plan all that for the next 18 months until July 2023. So use this time to put down a financial plan, Aries. Now on the 24th of January, Mars, which is your planet Aries, is going to move in the sign of Capricorn in your 10th house. Now Mars in the 10th house in your career house is a great position. It's got directional strength because Capricorn is where Mars is exalted. So it's a perfect time for you to really kickstart all those career ambitions that you have and that you were introducing during the new moon in Capricorn early in the month. So definitely you're very achievement oriented, very hardworking, very driven, ambitious, and really enthusiastic about your career options and opportunities that are coming your way. So this is a great time to really push forward and really be action oriented and totally driven to make things happen in your public image, reputation, and career. Now on the 25th of January, Mercury will be going retrograde from the sign of Aquarius early in the month to the sign of Capricorn. So it's moving backward from the sign of Aquarius to sign of Capricorn, which is your 10th house. So when Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Capricorn in your 10th house, you are reassessing your career, and also maybe you're finishing a project or an old job, or just reconsidering how you project yourself, your reputation, your public image. So all the career goals, reputation, all these things will go through a reassessment during this time. Now on the 28th of January, just a few days after the Mercury goes retrograde, this retrograde Mercury is going to conjunct Pluto in the sign of Capricorn in your 10th house. So when Mercury and Pluto comes together, there's a lot of intensity, power, and really strong energy. And it is going to really make you want to make the most of your potential, of your whatever skills and capabilities that you have. And you are definitely looking as in reassessing during this time. But this Pluto is going to give you a lot of energy, a lot of power, a lot of strength to really reassess and transform anything that is not working and anything that needs changing in your career matters. And you are definitely thinking and communicating and having conversation, powerful, influencing, very inspirational and efficient conversation as well regarding your career matter. And that could be just a self-talk, you are contemplating and maybe reassessing and introspecting it, or even sharing with other people. So it's a very strong influence to really look into your career goals and ambition during this time. Now, to end the month, Aries, on the 29th of January, Venus is going to go direct finally in the sign of Capricorn in your 10th house. So this is a great time to really project your true capability and credibility, because you're going to be completely coming across very appealing, magnetic, efficient, and really friendly as well in terms of your career environment, your work environment. So this is a great time to really push forward, and people will take notice because you are really coming across very appealing and capable and passionate during this time. So Aries, this was your January 2022 reading, and I hope you can make the most of these energies available and move forward into the year with this fresh Capricorn energy in your 10th house, and just make those changes that you need to make in terms of your career matters, Aries. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great new year.